Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Hollister haul. So I've got a dress, a playsuit and a top to show you. Some of them are dark florals and one of them is something completely different, definitely out my comfort zone. So I've got 3 different things to show you. So if you'd like to see what kind of gothy pieces you can pick up at Hollister, then do keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I also did like a huge goth clothes at Hollister ? Video, and I did a lot more like darker pieces in that one, so I will link that in the eye for you, so do go and check out that video. I think some of the pieces are still available, but some of them will have sold out probably by now. I was just having a little look and I really do like a lot of Hollister's clothing. I said in that previous haul, I find their sizing so consistent. I always buy everything in a small and it fits me like perfectly. Like the waist comes in really nice and it's flattering without it being too tight. The chest fits amazingly without being loose, and the length is usually really nice as well. So just I've just had a really good experience sizing wise with Hollister, and I also really like the quality of their pieces too. I find them really high quality, really soft, and I just really like them. So I decided to have a look and I found these pieces, and I think 2 of them are new and one of them was an older one that was in the sale, and I did get a percentage off of all of this stuff. I think it was 20% actually, so it was quite a good deal. So I'll show you the playsuit first, and this is probably my favourite thing from the haul, and it's like another dark florally playsuit, and I'm excited that I can film this because now I can actually go and wear this before summer goes. And this is called the tie front romper. So I think in like America they call them rompers, but over here we call them playsuits. I got it for £35.10, and I honestly added this in so I could get the free shipping and really expected to send it back, but I actually really like it. And I think it's just because I thought the neckline might be too low, or maybe I would just think like I've got enough playsuits, but I really like this one. With all of my hauls I go through the sizing, the quality, the details, and I will also have a try on of each piece after I have talked about them to kind of help you get a better idea of what they look like on someone. So this one starts off in the style that I seem to always go back to, and it's kind of a square neckline, but it dips like slightly in at the middle, like a slight kind of V neck, but it's not very sharp or anything. And then it does have a tie on the front just here, and then it does also have a seam line under the bust as well, like it's got the kind of cup stitching. It's not actually got like the cups in the dress, it's just got some extra lining there. And then the sleeves on top are really stretchy, so they're not going to like dig into your arms or anything. And then the actual sleeves themselves are really nice. They're kind of like fluttery. Oh, I don't know if that's the right word, but they're really loose, really kind of flowy in a way, and they're really comfortable. And then the back has this, I think it's shearing, and then it's really stretchy, so it just makes this really comfortable. It says it originally starts at £39, which I don't think is crazy, and sorry for this lighting, it's because I'm showing black, it's like really overexposing my face. I did get this in a regular. I am quite short and it fits me really well. So then it goes in at the waist and then just kind of flares out into these shorts, and I think they have pockets. Yes, they do. They do have pockets. Hollister stuff has a lot of pockets, like in their dresses, in their playsuits, which is really nice. The shorts are quite long, I would say. So if this is the waist, the shorts are quite long. But it almost looks like a skirt when you wear it, because it's really like flowy. Again, like as you can see, they're not tight like at all, like this is one leg. So it definitely looks more like a dress when you put it on, but you do have that kind of extra protection, I guess, like if you want to lie down or if you bend over or something, that you are actually wearing shorts instead. It doesn't have a zip or anything as far as I remember, no, so you just like kind of step into it, but because everything is so stretchy, it's so easy to put on, and it just looks really flattering. Like the neckline's flattering, and then it comes in at the waist and looks really pretty, and then just kind of flares out. So definitely one of my favourite kind of styles. And then I liked this print because it doesn't really have a lot of colour on it. The main colour is black, and then the flowers are white, and then the actual like leaves and everything is kind of like a really muted blue toned green almost, like it's kind of washed out, which I really like. So I like the patterns that they put on the flowers. So I would say quality wise this is really, really nice. I kind of talked about sizing, it literally fits me perfectly, but this feels really soft. So although it is one kind of layer, the chest, as I showed you, has 2 layers, and then the rest of it is just like the inside of it. But I'd say if you held it up, it's not see-through. It's only if like it really overexposes that it looks kind of see-through, and especially when you're wearing it, it's not see-through at all. The thing I noticed immediately when I opened this was how soft it was. Like, it's such a soft material. I wonder what the material is on this. So it does say 100% viscose. I do actually like viscose as a material. I know some people don't like it, but that's probably why this feels so soft, because I feel like whenever I have a top made out of viscose, it just feels really soft. So that's probably why. But this would be perfect for the summer, because although it feels like really soft, it is very lightweight. It's only one layer, as I showed you. So I just think this is a perfect play suit for the summer, and you could definitely wear it more like casually. I nearly wore this to a picnic yesterday because I feel like this is the perfect picnicky thing. So you could do that, or you could again kind of like style it with a choker and like a necklace and kind of goth it up a little bit with maybe some like platform shoes or sandals. So this was the first one. Really pleased with it. Just need to make sure I actually get some wear out of it before summer is over, because I'm filming this like on the 21st of August and the hot weather is going, which I'm really excited about, but I need to make sure I wear the last of my summer stuff. So that was the play suit. Really pleased with that one. I'll go on to the dress next. This is really gonna throw my camera off. So I found an influencer and I really like her fashion. I'll put her name on the screen here. I think it's Ali Slater actually, but I'll put it here just in case I got it wrong. I came across her reel and it was how to style a white piece of clothing in a gothic way, and she had this kind of like white slip dress. She layered loads of like chokers and black necklaces and these kind of like long socks and boots and a leather jacket and sunglasses, and I'll put the photo on the screen here. And I just absolutely loved that look because I really like the contrast of it, and I went out and bought a leather jacket like that, like a cheapy one from Primark, and I thought this was the perfect dress to put with it. Unfortunately, it's not quite how I wanted it, because this is more like a skater dress and the one she had was more of like a bodycon one, and I think a bodycon dress works so much better with a kind of short leather jacket, because I feel like once you've got the skater style, like the jacket covers up where your waist is and it can look a bit boxy. So this hasn't completely achieved the look I want, but I think I'm going to do something else with this one, but I still really like it. So I was basically hunting for a white dress to kind of wear in a gothic way, like put choker with it, maybe put some fishnet tights or like black transparent looking tights with some black shoes, and just put like a bunch of black with this white dress. So I'll show you all of the details. Sorry if it completely goes crazy with the lighting, but anyway, this is called the Lace Skater mini dress. I got this in, again, a size small, fits me perfectly, and the price was £26.09, and I'm pretty sure this one was in the sale. So it's got like these kind of strappy straps, and it does cross on the back, so it's a little bit harder to see. It does have a slight v-neck to it, but it's not super deep, and the lace they've used on this is gorgeous, and I definitely say it's the lace that kind of sold this one to me. So it's kind of like that at the front. You can see it's got a seam line around the waist, and then it just kind of flares out into a skater dress. It's a nice length, maybe a bit longer than I would have liked, and this is the kind of lace of it. It's just really pretty. It's kind of like florally, which I guess all lace is, but it's just a really pretty kind of pattern. They also do this in like a light grey. I didn't like that one as much, but as you can see, it's got like a white lining underneath. The lace is stitched, which is good. There is a zip on the left hand side, and this feels like a really good quality zip. It doesn't get stuck at any point like where the waist meets, because that is always an issue. So they've managed not to do that. And I always say with like good quality clothing, they always have this kind of hook and eye detail at the top of the zip, so you would kind of hook that on there to make sure that if the zip came down for any reason, the dress would like stay on you. And I noticed this with sometimes Hell Bunny, Collective and Hollister, so I do like that because it's just like a little added detail. And then the back of it is very low, so it's quite a low back, and as I said, the straps do cross, so they would sit crossed on your back. And then you've got this kind of white see-through material that would sit on your lower back before it meets the skirt. I will have a try on of this piece, so hopefully it will help you get a better idea of what this actually looks like on, because I know it's a bit hard to show you. But again, it's a very soft feeling dress. So this dress says it's 92% nylon, 8% elastane, so that's the material of this, but it's just really, really soft. I feel like £26 is a really good deal for like a dress, especially like a Hollister dress. I'm not sure what price this started off as. It doesn't actually, unless I cut out the tag, I might have cut it out, but it probably started at around £39. That's kind of their typical price for a short sleeve dress. It's around £39, which I don't think is that crazy, to be honest. That's the little white dress. I will have to put an outfit together with this. As I said, I'm kind of thinking like this with a choker, maybe like darker makeup, maybe with like a black smoky eye, black lipstick, a black cardigan. Just add like a bunch of black to this to have like a real striking contrast. So that's kind of my idea with this, but it's definitely different for me, and definitely out my comfort zone to my usual lovely colour. So that was the dress. Again, something very different, but I am kind of in the mood for experimenting with my style at the moment, so this will be a good piece to push me out my comfort zone. And the last item in this haul is a top, and I wasn't originally going to keep this, but I actually do like it, and I think it's just that it didn't go with as much as I thought it would, because the black is more of like a bluey black than like a super dark black. And this is called the ruched bust corset top. I feel like a lot of brands nowadays are doing like these corset tops. I don't know if it's like it must be like a trending fashion thing, because all of the vest tops now have the boning in them to make it look like a corset, and that's exactly what this is. So it's got these thin straps. Again, they do have adjustable things on them. I think the white dress did as well, yeah, which is good, and these are also stretchy. So I love it when things have adjustable straps, because I always find that if something doesn't, it just sits too low, whereas if things do have adjustable straps, I can just get it to fit me perfectly. So I do really like when brands do that. And then it's kind of, as the name suggests, it's got this kind of loose fitting panel on the bust. I don't know if you can see that, but the material is kind of loose to give a flattering look. And then right underneath it comes down into, it's kind of like a slight point at the middle. It's very subtle. It's not as obvious as the M&S corset top that I hauled in my charity shop one, but it definitely does go down into a point. As you can see, it's got this stitching to make it look like it's got boning in it. It is just an effect though. You can see the stitch marks on the inside, but it's not got anything in it. It's completely flexible. It's just kind of for the aesthetic of it. But I'd say this is definitely more on the tighter side, but it definitely fits me. I nearly wore this again on the picnic. I just feel like these kind of dark florally things are picnic vibes or something. But as I said, it's definitely not as dark of a black as like this. It's probably like just me overthinking it, but it definitely looks more of like a lightish bluey black in person compared to like the PLAYSUIT and my other pieces of clothing. So if I wear this with like a black skirt, this looks almost blue. So that's my only issue with this. It's not as dark as I kind of would have liked it to be. But the floral print on it is completely like white. There's no other colours in this. So that's the florally pattern, so it's quite subtle, which is nice. But I do have just a black flowy, it looks like a summery skirt from Boohoo that I got a while ago, and I got it literally to go with tops like this when nothing else matches, and if I wore a velvet skirt it would look a bit strange, and that looks really nice with this. I'll put a photo on the screen actually here of when I tried that on, because I'm not sure what I tried on with this in the try on. But yeah, I feel like that and that goes together really well. But again, it's a really nice quality. Yeah, it's 95% cotton, 5% elastane. It just feels like a nice quality. Again, it feels really soft. That's just like a recurring theme with Hollister, as their clothes just feel like really soft and really nice quality. And I got this one for £16.20, so I didn't feel like that was crazy at all. Probably similar prices to like H&M and New Look, so not that crazy, because I feel like Hollister has a reputation for being like more on the pricey side. Like I thought that as well, but when I actually started buying from them I was like, well, this is definitely a lot cheaper than like Killstar and Disturbia. So I don't think it's as expensive as I thought really, and especially if you can get them in the sale too. But I'd say the last thing to mention with this is it's got the lining inside on the chest as well. Definitely not see-through. And it's just a really nice kind of more basic top, I would say, for the spring and summer. Even if you wore this with like a maxi skirt, that could look quite cute for like a witchy look with one of those like fedora hats. That could work. Haul. So my total was £77 and I got like free shipping with that, because I believe their shipping's like £5, so it's definitely worth it to spend the £50 and then get free shipping. But yeah, overall I'm really impressed with everything. I'd say my favourite thing is definitely the PLAYSUIT. I think I'm probably going to get the most wear out of that one, but I equally really like the top and the dress, and the dress is definitely something that's a little bit more different. So yeah, you'll have to let me know what your favourite item was in the comments below. I hope this kind of helped you discover what's at Hollister at the moment. I know it's only 3 pieces, but these were definitely the more kind of gothy pieces that I could find on the website currently, but they do have new releases quite regularly. As I said, do go back and check out that other video because there was a lot more stuff in that one. But I do hope you enjoyed this video. Do like and subscribe if you did, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!